Hi, my name is Brigid Gregory-Trites, and this is Baby Joe. I am the recycling coordinator for the Johns Hopkins University Homewood campus. And today we are going to do a waste audit of my bathroom. Now this is not going to be a traditional waste audit. Instead, this is going to be kind of more of a qualitative survey of what I have in my bathroom, what are things that I can use or substitute to be more sustainable, and what are things that I just can't, because we can't do everything. This is part of a series called Waste Audits at Home. Thank you, JHU. I was a little nervous today to do this because I am honestly not that sustainable in my bathroom, but I'm hoping it will encourage you to look at what you are using and maybe choose one or two alternative swaps that you can do and make to be a little bit more sustainable in your bathrooms or another spot in your home. So let's go do our audit. Hello, welcome to my bathroom. My dad is a dentist, so I am very particular about my toothbrush and toothpaste. I use a rechargeable electric toothbrush using electricity instead of throwing away batteries every time, and it has refillable brush heads, and that is, as my dad says, like one of the most important parts of your toothbrush. I stick with good old Colgate or Crest, mostly because fluoride is really important to have in your toothpaste, and you don't get that in a lot of DIY. You can get one of those toothpaste squeezers, which are essentially like chip bag sealers that you can use on your toothpaste to squeeze out every little inch of toothpaste left in there. I utilize the TerraCycle Recycle program, which collects hard to recycle items like disposable toothbrushes, toothpaste tubes, and floss containers. So if you're like me, you sometimes spend time at hotels, and you can bring your own shampoo, but oftentimes whatever shampoo or bottles that they provide you, they'll throw out at the end of it. Some hotel chains actually do a donation to halfway houses, but if they don't, and if they don't tell you that they're doing it, it's probably being thrown out. So I like to bring them home if I don't finish them, and keep a little collection of them in our house for use.
We have a lot of plastic bottles in our house for alcohol and peroxide and other things.
Okay, so contacts. I wear contacts. I also wear glasses. It's a good substitute, but glasses sometimes give me headaches. You could go for surgery, but that's not really me. This is like a bottle of solution. This is a mini bottle of solution. I try to keep this in the same one all the time so that if I need to go traveling, I can just use this and refill it with my big one each. And these little boxes, and then in these little tiny containers. And it's a lot of plastic and cardboard waste, and some of the cardboard can be recycled, but the plastic is not as easy to recycle. However, there is a program where you can actually recycle these little plastic and metal pieces. If you collect them in a box in your house, then you can be at least somewhat more sustainable about what you're consuming, even if you can't reduce it.
We have a lot of different types of cleaning solutions in my house. A lot of them are just ones that my mom used when I was growing up. We try not to use Clorox wipes, but instead use reusable rags. But with a baby, we do have the Clorox wipes in our house. I also try to buy in bulk as much as possible. That helps me reduce the amount of waste we're creating.
Two options for makeup removal. I have a very sustainable option, which I will show you, and a not so sustainable option, and I will share that with you as well, even though I'm kind of ashamed to admit it. So we'll start with the unsustainable option. Makeup remover wipes. They are completely unnecessary, but do I have them? Yes. I do love them guiltily. It's such an easy, convenient way to get rid of makeup, especially when you're on the run. However, My mom has also given me this awesome, I guess you would call it a washcloth. It's called Erase Your Face. It is an amazing washcloth that will get rid of all of your makeup without having to use like any soap or anything. You just wet it and use it, and you can wash it again and again and again.
Right now with COVID-19, there are not a lot of options out there for toilet paper, so I'm not really going to talk about that. I also am not really going to talk about feminine hygiene products because I use pads and tampons and don't really have the wherewithal to swap right now. So one of the main things that I learned is that there's just so much plastic in everything I consume in my bathroom, and also that I've never really thought about why or what I'm purchasing. The following are 3 swaps or actions that I'm going to commit to making after doing this audit. 1, utilizing all TerraCycle recycling programs to reduce the waste going to the landfill. 2, invest in reusable cleaning, soap bottles, and solutions. And 3, commit to not buying any more makeup remover wipes.